Leading Case 34, Kailash Nath Associates v. Delhi Development Authority ANR, 2015, 1 SCR 627, 2015, 4 SCC 136. In this video, we delve into the significant case of Kailash Nath Associates v. Delhi Development Authority, a landmark judgment that has far-reaching implications for legal reforms and administrative law in India. The case revolves around land acquisition laws, government contracts, and public interest litigation, making it a crucial precedent for future arbitration cases and contract law disputes. Our case analysis provides an in-depth summary of the Supreme Court ruling, exploring the judicial review process and its impact on real estate disputes and property law in India. This video is essential viewing for anyone interested in understanding the complexities of the Indian legal framework and the strategies employed in litigation. By examining this case, we can gain valuable insights into the nuances of administrative law and the role of judicial review in shaping the country's legal landscape. Hi, I am Advocate Dr. Saurabh Kapoor, bringing you a video on this fascinating topic like this. But before you start watching this video, I request you to kindly like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to my YouTube channel. To view videos like this more, please leave a comment below, telling your thought and idea about this video and future videos you want. Kindly share this video with your friends, family, and social groups to spread this knowledge. Introduction. The case, Kailash Nath Associates v. Delhi Development Authority ANR, involved a dispute between a real estate developer and the Delhi Development Authority, DDA, regarding the enforcement of specific contractual obligations. The judgment from the Supreme Court of India addressed significant issues related to contract law, specifically the enforcement of specific performance of a contract fax MIMS. Kailash Nath Associates, the petitioner, entered into an agreement with the Delhi Development Authority, DDA, for the development of a commercial project. The agreement included certain conditions that were allegedly not fulfilled by DDA, which, according to the petitioner, led to delays and financial losses. The petitioner sought specific performance of the contractual terms, demanding that DDA fulfill its obligations as per the agreement. Issues raised: 1. Whether the petitioner is entitled to specific performance of the contract. 2. The obligations of the parties under the terms of the contract assessment of damages due to alleged breach of contract contention of the party's petitioner, Ms. Kailash Nath Associates, argued that DDA failed to meet its contractual obligations, which directly impacted the project's completion and caused substantial losses. They sought enforcement of the contract through specific performance. Respondent, Delhi Development Authority, contended that any non-compliance was due to reasonable circumstances, and specific performance was not a justified remedy in this instance. They also argued about the impracticability of enforcing specific performance under the given circumstances. Critical analysis of the case. This case highlights the complexities involved in large-scale real estate projects where governmental bodies are involved. The enforcement of specific performance in contracts with public authorities involves considerations not only of the legal obligations, but also of public interest and feasibility. Opinion of judges. The judges emphasized the importance of adhering to contractual obligations, especially in public-private partnerships. They critically analyzed whether specific performance would be an appropriate remedy, given the context and nature of the contract. Finding of the court. The Supreme Court found that the DDA had not adhered to certain aspects of the contractual agreement. However, the court also considered the feasibility and practicality of ordering specific performance in this context. Directions of the court. The court directed a more nuanced approach, taking into consideration the specific nature of the contract and the extent to which each party had fulfilled their obligations. It opted not to grant specific performance, but instead considered suitable monetary compensation for the petitioner. Final judgment. The judgment did not grant the specific performance sought by the petitioner, but recognized the breach on part of the DDA, awarding damages for the losses incurred due to the breach. Conclusion. Kailash Nath Associates v. Delhi Development Authority serves as an important precedent in contract law, particularly in cases involving public authorities. It underscores the principle that while contracts must be honored, the remedies must also be practical and feasible, taking into account the specific circumstances of each case. This judgment highlights the judicial inclination towards resolving contract disputes through damages, rather than specific performance when the